team operations, the record stop? Well, it's to provide you powerful stories, people just like you, just like me, who have overcome incredible obstacles and are having an amazing impact. So we are confident that these stories are going to inspire you and they're going to help you reach your dreams as well. We have a power pack lineup for you today. We're going to start with a gentleman with over 2 decades of experience in marketing, sales, product distribution. He's achieved top-ranking positions in the networking industry, being numbered among millionaire earners for over the last 15 years. And he's been doing that while helping people just like you. So he's a military veteran, a husband, a father, and our founder and CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley. Mr. Bradley, we have a powerful lineup for folks today, ready to rock and roll.
First of all, Mr. Dwayne Vassell, how are you, Mr. Dwayne Vassell?
Hey, I couldn't be any more enthused, any more passionate, any more excited than I am right now.
Tell you what, it's like to see you. I am really excited launching from Monaco, south of France, where I just met with a group of super champions over here in Monaco. And for those who don't recognize that voice and that face, this gentleman is Dwayne Vassell. He is the director of leadership operations, team operations. This gentleman has about 20 years of experience at the highest level of our industry. And Mr. Dwayne Vassell today, I'm super excited because we get a chance to talk to a group of champions that have gone to the next level. Do the honors of bringing in our first champion.
I am happy to do it, Mr. Bradley. So off today, we have a superstar, 1-star director, having achieved that in just 4 months, joined in December of 23 and achieved the level of 1-star directors by April 27, 2024. From the great state of Arkansas, we have Lindsay Cuevas. Lindsay, we are honored to be hanging out with you today, and we would love to learn a little bit more about you. Lindsay, are you there? There you are.
Morning.
Good morning. Great morning to you. So glad to have you on today.
Thank you so much.
This Lindsay Cuevas. First of all, congratulations on reaching that level. Tell us a little bit. We've got over 1,000 people on the Zoom today. A little bit about who is Lindsay Cuevas.
So I am a mom of 2 young children. I am a nurse by trade, and I found this opportunity. If you had told me when I signed up that I would be sitting here talking to you in front of so many people, I would never have believed it.
Great. Well, Lindsay, is your first time in network marketing?
Yes, sir.
And tell me, what's driving you? What let you go through making those sacrifices to helping 100 families be in a direct? What's your why? What's your running this business?
So a little bit of my background. I live in Central Arkansas, and in March of last year, my home was hit by a tornado with my mom watching my 2 children. So that led me down the rabbit hole of like what is important in life, what really matters to me, and I realized how much, obviously family is so important, and I wanted to be home, and I wanted to be here for my children more. And so I saw this opportunity as a way to be home more, to be able to work on my business while being with my children. So that's kind of my why in a nutshell.
Awesome, Mr. Vassell.
Yeah, so Lindsay, first and foremost, my goodness, what a story and what a why, what a driving why our prayers continue to be with you. That's such a traumatic experience, and living here in the Midwest, know how impactful that is. Just, your why is impactful, all those sorts of things. I'm just, how has this already impacted your life? Hitting 1-star director in such a short amount of time, and seeing the power of what PlanNet Marketing has to offer. How's it impacting you, and how can you see it continuing to impact you?
So I'll be honest, like this all has just seemed like a fever dream because it all happened so quickly. It a lot of times just doesn't really feel real. However, I'm really, I've been so empowered by what this business and this opportunity can do. I look forward to continuing on. You know, I think it was Mr. Bradley that talked about 3-1, so that's kind of where I'm at this moment. That's I have a much bigger vision. It's funny though because when I started out, I just wanted to be a gold builder by the end of the year. And so when things rapidly changed, it's like I've had to evaluate my goals and my vision. So I am excited to see where the rest of this year, honestly, for this matter, will take me.
So we have the task of deciding out of 60,000 reps, who are we going to spotlight? And this young lady caught your eye. And talk a little bit about that, Mr. Nelson.
Yeah, absolutely. Leanne and I have the opportunity to look at a plethora, if you will, of reports. And what stood out to us was just how quickly she was able to achieve this. Again, stating that she started December 20th of 2023. By April 27th, already achieved that prestigious goal of 1-star director. And as she said, you know, gosh, I was just shooting for gold, and man, and can you imagine, Lindsay, when you start shooting for 9-star, where you're going to land at 10-star? It's going to be amazing. And then also, Mr. Bradley, it's just a rep to value ratio outstanding. You know, we set a lower threshold of 60% is kind of that first goal, but she's already surpassed that with closing in on close to 70% rep to IT ratio. So just outstanding, and just also seeing that she's continuing to creep up in her numbers as well. And just like C said, that you teach all the time, we run through, not to. So we see that.
Yeah, and there's over 1,200 people in this now saying, "Oh my gosh, what 4 months? Am I looking at the math right? 4 months? I've been here 4 years. How in the world did you manage to help over 100 families in 4 months?" What would you share with those individuals that really want to, compress time frames and move to the directorship a little bit?
Honestly, a lot of it has to do with your own personal vision. I was fortunate enough to reach out to individuals to see what this opportunity could do for them and their families. And I mean, I don't think that there's any real magic sauce other than, having that vision, that hope, that expectation for yourself. And I think that people are able to see that to an extent. When you have people in leadership that are being successful, you're definitely more likely to be successful yourself. So I've been honored to have a lot of people in the circle, both above me and working with me, and throughout all of this.
So Lindsay, I'm in Monaco right now. I just met with over 140 champions, and I'm asking this question now: like, what's your superpower? Everybody has a superpower. I get focused in any environment. When people start panicking and things are falling apart, I get really calm, and I can really focus in almost any environment. That's my superpower. What's yours?
If there's anything, I feel like I'm a people person. So I'm an introvert, believe it or not, but I really do care a lot about people, and I want to see people succeed. So that's part of it too, is the motivation and that drive to not just be good and successful myself, but it really is so empowering to help other people achieve their dreams too. So to me, I'm very people oriented. I care about my people. It matters to me what's going on in their lives, and I care.
I love it. I love it. That's so good, Mr. Bradley. And Lindsay, I just love it because I can hear in your voice that this is all about developing other people, helping other people to achieve. I see some other 1-star, 2-star, 3-star directors in your future. What happens is we've got to give out of our overflow, and I know you know that. So what are you plugged into? I'm sure the people love to hear, what are you plugged into that's enabling you to help others?
A little bit of everything. I do read. I just finished several different books. Honestly, like my family again is my big motivation. I want to be more present. I want to be more with them, and it's a little bit of everything. I try to stay positive. I try to listen to inspirational things. I try to put positive things in my brain because you can't grow and you can't be successful with a negative mindset.
So, Lindsay, if you had to start all over again today, what would you do different and why?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Take its time.
I mean, I really pushed myself hard the first couple of months, and I think that it's, you have to talk to a lot of people to be successful. So, learning social media, learning how to be on top of it, and how to talk to more people quicker would definitely be something. That's still something I'm always working on, is trying to learn the social media game, and it's like being the Facebook algorithm almost, and that's something I'm not. Before I was in the business, I was not super present on social media, so that's definitely been a major hurdle for me, is to understand it better and to have it work with me instead of against me.
In closing, Ms. Lindsay Quez, there are over 1,400 listeners on this spotlight today, and anything from your heart that you'd like to share with these listeners who are trying to get to the next level?
I mean, I feel like if I do this, anybody can. You have to put in a lot of work, and it doesn't fall from the sky. But I'm a normal person. There's not anything like that. I'm an introvert. I'm not this powerful, like power type A type person. I would manage to put in the work, and was fortunate enough to meet individuals that see the vision too, and that's why I am where I am.
Excellent. I appreciate your transparency, and words I remember from your interview today is a lot of work. I don't think you said nearly enough, and that's the most transparent that a leader can be. Managing expectations, letting them know it's not easy. It's a lot of work. It's a work, but it's a lot of work. So, a lot of work. Thank you, Ms. Lindsay, guys, again, transparency. Thank you so much for sharing on the spotlight.
Thank you. It was an honor.
Thanks so much, Lindsay. We appreciate having you on today. And if you're just joining us today, you're on the director's side. This is an opportunity to provide you with powerful stories of people just like you who overcome incredible odds. Next on the spotlight today is Lindsay Hall, and she's from the great state of Arizona, 2-star director, achieved that in a year and 3 months, and quickly closing in on that 3-star rank. Just a breath away. You might get it today. Lindsay, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so honored to be on here at 6 a.m. in the Pacific time. This is awesome. Thank you so much for choosing me.
Well, I was going to ask you, Lindsay, how do you feel to be a 2-star director? But I can tell how you feel.
Yeah, I'm so honored. I'm excited. I won't be a 2-star director for too much longer. I'm going for 3-star. Like you said, this could happen tonight. But it's been an honor being a 2-star. I love it. It feels good. If everybody wants to know, it is an ultimate excitement because it's done so much for my life, and it's also represented doing so much for other people's lives.
I had the pleasure and honor of seeing you everywhere. I've seen you everywhere. But for those who have been so honored and to be able to meet you, tell us a little bit about who you are. Who is Lindsay Hall?
Oh man, that's a great question. So thanks for asking. And yes, that is part of the secret sauce, by the way, is to go everywhere that you are able to be. When it comes to an event, to be inside of one of those rooms made all the difference for me. And I just see amazing things happen when you're belly to belly with people. But what about me? I am Lindsay Mulhall, and I am a woman of God. I'm a mother of four, three here, one in heaven, and I'm obsessed with my business. I love what I do. I'm so aligned with PlanNet and everything that I've heard from you, Mr. Bradley, how you just want to help other moms and dads with freedom to be able to notice the little things that turn into the big things one day. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the legacy. I'm here to help the people. I'm here really because God put me here. And I felt that the moment that I came, I knew that it wouldn't have mattered where I went, but I felt like this was the platform he wanted me to be at, to just really be able to touch people and help them to be able to have this of life. And so about me, there's so many things to say, but really I'm passionate. And that's the thing about me. And I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for the people that have helped me along the way. I've had the best support. I got so lucky. I'm on the team that after you look back and go, man, I wish I joined with them. I'm so lucky because I have the best mentors, the best people to follow in their footsteps. But really, it's passion. My heart is on fire for this. This isn't just a paycheck for me. This is me watching other people develop into leaders. And I have goosebumps right now. And that's me. I am just a big ball of passion.
On fire for this, man. On fire for this. What you just said is I'm with all. With all. Positive, uplifting. I'm here for it. So this is my answer.
You know, there's no doubt about it. As Mr. Bradley said, it's an honor to run into, and I've only been a short time, but every place I've been there. And so it's outstanding, and your passion definitely stands out in everything you do. A little bit about your why. And, you know, I'd love to hear what are some of those things that you're personally plugged into that get you so full that you're overflowing for your people?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you this. I really love watching somebody come into this, not knowing if this is the right place for them, but I do not believe in coincidence. I believe in God incidents. And if God put you in front of me, and I heard Mr. asked Lindsay, what is your superpower? And that really made me think, because that is what I believe is my superpower. When God brings someone in front of me, I look at them like, okay, what is it inside of you that you don't believe in yourself? Because I have the superpower to see all the good in somebody. And I like to pour out to someone and spotlight them. I let them see that. And I like brainwash them to believe in themselves because I see it. So I give them that, I transfer that superpower to them. And it's so exciting to watch somebody start from scared and not sure if this is where they meant to be, and watch them go to the ranks, the bronze, silver, the gold, be so excited for themselves, and then watch how their lives transform because now they're bringing money in to their families and doing all the things that they wanted to do. And I forgot what the question was, but that's driving me. I just love watching people, and not just that, but myself too. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, this has been more than a travel agency for me. Hands down, I started a healing journey when I got started in this business. I've done so much personal development. I've watched all the mentors and leaders in this company that have made me feel any type of way, and I've studied them. Yep, I'm studying you. And I wonder, like, what are you reading? What are you doing? Where did you come from? And I love to know that about people so that I can align with their passions. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Well, it's clearly working because Mr. Bradley, she achieved 2-star director in a year and 3 months. But again, she is at 472 towards 500, and she's able to. She just achieved 2-star director in February. So there's a momentum that's happening.
There's a momentum. I believe when you run for a rank, that's why I'm almost a 3-star. I ran for a rank and I didn't stop. It was running across the street to get to the other side. Put my hands on, pull everyone with you, and I love and I'm so grateful that I have runners next to me with me that we're doing this together, and that is a big blessing.
Oh, man. Lindsay, I visited you running across a four-way interstate with cars racing, coming at you, and you running across the street. Not just you across the street, but they're
Stop.
that's right. On the
I will
opposition
get
of
you
life.
outside.
I'm gonna give the Lindsay special sauce. It's that energy. My gosh,
Yes.
it's that energy.
Your team will always mimic 3 times less energy. And that's what I've learned. Yep.
Wow. So Lindsay, if you had to start over today, it's your first day, what would you do different?
All right. Well, I gotta say, I feel like everything I've happened to right now it was what it was supposed to be. It was meant to happen. However, I will say that in the very beginning, I was like, you got a heartbeat and $200. I need you on my team. And that is where I would probably do a little bit of shifting in the beginning. Is because you want to find those quality players. You want those franchise team players, right? And that's something that now I'm more. Now that's something that I look for more. I have a little bit of a standard boundaries and checklist now, where I'm like, okay, is this person going to be reachable? Is this person? Am I going to be able to? I could fire up an earthworm. Am I going to be able to fire up this person? Because I know that has to be something inside your heart that's fired up and driven to be able to do the business. This isn't just about selling travel or get people on. Like, you gotta really love what you do. And if you don't have that passion yet that you're on this call, I hope that something I said helped develop that in you. And another thing is, this isn't all, but like Mr. Dwayne, Mr. Donald Bradley said, if you get yourself into a room, oh my gosh, convention. That's not what you want me to talk about right now, because I love convention, but I could go on and on. But I have 48 tickets sold on my team. I'm gonna have you coming in high, so you know, and there's a reason for it. Because that room, they're gonna get goosebumps. They're gonna feel it. It's gonna be their heart. It's watching 4th of July fireworks. And you're recording it with your cell phone, nothing's the same unless you're standing under it. And so get people in those rooms, and I'm telling you, become a master inviter, become a master connector to the mentor that you're working with, and you're gonna go far too. And don't stop. I mean, just give up, because you have a purpose, and just put it out, run it out, and just keep going, because you know what? Amazing. It feels amazing to be right there. It does. I'm so grateful.
You figure it out.
Wow.
Thing is that I don't even need to be here, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, she just pulled questions right out of my head. I literally was going to ask her, you know, how important is it to make a convention, Lindsay? But she was,
Oh my God. That's like, I love convention. Not Phoenix for me. Oh my God. Can I just tell you, we were very near when I went to the first convention. My mentor, my coach, my friend, Director Stephanie said to me, if you bring enough people to convention, they're going to see the vision. And I just said, okay, I've never been to this convention, but I'm gonna listen to what my mentors and my coach say, and that's something that I believe I've really strived on being good at, and it shows. So I 20-something people at my first convention, and I can tell you, I can see right now every single one of those gals, even the ones that just came to get children or want to go with their best friend, what they came to the PlanNet business, but just needed that vacation. They are all now ranked in my business. We are all still active. We are all leaders. I have 7 directors in training, 5 in my line. I am so excited about what I've seen happen in those convention rooms. And if you are listening to this today, let this be the sign that you were waiting for to get your ticket. There are 112,000 people that are working this 9,000 tickets. You have got to be honored to buy one of those tickets and to hear the greatness that comes from there. Oh my gosh, it changes everything. It really puts everything in perspective. If you're thinking, maybe I don't know, that's invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, learn what you need, take it in, go. I'll see you, I'll hug you. I just can't wait for convention.
Okay, I'm almost ready to ask this question.
So I would love to say, oh, I'm not a star director, right? Trust me, I don't doubt myself. But for me, I have to take steps. And if I'm too far ahead, I'm very overwhelmed. So right now, yeah, 3 steps right there, and I'm enjoying that is happening. Right? But right now, I got my eye on that ring. I got my eye on that ring. And my team, we need rings. That's what I picture standing up on the stage while you're giving me my ring, giving my other girls rings. That's where my mind is right now. But how far will I go? I'll go as far as the Lord wants me to go, and I know that He wants me to be sitting right next to you. So like I said, there's a lot to that question, but I have to focus right in front of me, and really after those rings, the biggest focus is to get all my girls to be on that stage, the director, and feeling what it feels like to dance in front of 9,000 people. Oh, a really happy trophy. It's so cool. You got to do it. So that's that. And next year I'll probably have a different answer for that, because I noticed that my personal development changed me. It changes me, and I'm still in progress.
But I'll tell you what, Rosie, I'm going to step in 30 years over there. So proud. She's talking to me. She's just so proud. Thanks so much for bringing that energy to the spotlight today.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. It means so much to me to be here.
I got to feel everybody's going to a whole lot more for you.
Oh, yes, please. I'm excited for it.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lindsay. We appreciate you. And we're going to direct the spotlight to provide you the powerful stories of people just like you who've overcome incredible obstacles and are having an amazing impact. Confident these stories are going to inspire you, impact you, and help you to achieve your dreams. Next up is from Jamie Long. Jamie, we are honored to be hanging out with you today. There you are. We see you. We're glad to have you on as a 3-star director from Texas. Howdy.
Hello. Hi.
Yes, we can hear you live through Mr. Bradley. There you go.
Well, how are you doing today, Jamie?
Doing awesome. Thank you.
How's it feel to be a 3-star in our company?
Amazing. I am ready for 4-star, but I love being a 3-star.
Right. Tell us, Jamie, what's driving you? Again, we have about 570 some directors. What's going to kind of relax a little bit after they get 1-star? What's driving you to keep going, not to the directorship, but through the directorship?
My big thing is I want to travel and get paid to get to travel. And so I go to baseball and I don't get paid unless I'm actually doing services and get there. So with this company, I can travel the world and still that would be a paycheck. And so the bigger it is, the more me and my family can move to the Caribbean and just out beach and to, all the
That sounds amazing. Mr. Wayne,
It does indeed. You're in the right business in the right place with the right folks to do it. Hey, I want to hear what that you're plugged into right now. What are the things that we serve out of our overflow? We develop those out of our overflow. What are the things that you're taking in so that you can give out?
So I've been listening to audiobooks every morning. And it's anything about attraction, mindset, Shakeitha, emotional intelligence. So I looked up every emotional intelligence thing that I could find. Leading anything that's attracting and how I can help others to track their goals and what they're wanting. And so that's the biggest thing that I plug into.
Jamie Rowan, superpower. Again, I'm so proud that my superpower is my ability to focus. Jamie Rowan, What's your superpower?
Others. I help others believe that they can do the impossible. We had 2 retreats. I took 15 nights. My rock stars, we went to Galveston. I just got back yesterday, and so I just went to them. You believe it, if you can visualize it, it can totally happen. And so, where people who don't have confidence, I have overconfidence. And so I believe that if I can put something in others, we can achieve all the goals just like I have.
Jamie, if you had all over again, what would you do different and why?
I started with you 8-9 years ago. That was a family back then. But I had to start over, just recently. It would be not to try to be a travel agent. That's why I joined LinkedIn. I need to be a travel agent and learn that confidence day one and run harder. Like, get my team to see the videos. They did not have this confidence. It's the best confidence I've ever seen. And so if they do that, like they would run fast. I did to get that money. Go to gym, get that money.
Love it. I love it. Stay in the gym. What's the most difficult thing you have to overcome in your road to directorship, 3-star directorship?
The emotional part. Getting out of my feelings a little bit too sensitive at times, even though my red is powerful. When I interview people, and so when I met Stephanie, I told her I was good, but she didn't know the fireball that was inside me. And so when I got COVID to run, I think I overwhelmed a lot of people. We grew up all night. So to have more emotional, take the emotion out of it, and just know this is a business, and these are business partners, and that we have to coexist with each other, and they all help each other grow.
Yeah, that's incredible. And to say, boy, I wish I'd have started sooner. Boy, I wish I'd have run harder. Because I'm looking at your numbers here, and you joined in November 2022, 9 short months and 11 days. You had achieved 3-star director. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. And I'd love to know what was that switch? What was that thing in you that just said, you know what, I got to start running. I got to do this. When you saw it and said, I got to achieve this.
So I was in a health and wellness product company, and pushing products 24/7 is very difficult. This has been way easier, way less stress. So Lindsay and I were both somewhere else, different projects, and when I joined here, I called Lindsay and I said, I'm leaving the company. I want you to join me or do that. And then, so when I joined, I still was in a company, so it took a little bit to get my head wrapped around thinking I was being a travel agent, right? And so when Stephanie said, you're a builder, you're a runner, you need to build this business. And so I terminated my calendar there and I went all in. And so 6 weeks of me running, that's when we had a 1-star director. And so from there, I was just like, let's go. And that's what we did. And I just ran.
Well, I'm super excited. Tell me this. What is the difference in achieving 1-star, 2-star, then from 2 to 3? What's the difference as you climb through these levels? Just a few of those differences.
Well, I was amazed with a paycheck. I remember calling Lindsay, you gotta get to 1-star. My check just doubled overnight. That was kind of that personality that was like, okay, here's the money. And then right when I hit 2-star, I called Lindsay and I was like, no, now it's 2-star. You gotta get 2-star. My check doubled again. And then 3-star, I called her right then. I was like, now it's the biggest check. You gotta get there. And so I was kind of my driving force. The money coming in, because that kept showing me that I can walk away from my baseball at some point. I can just live this life on the we're going. So there's y'all know, I see the pictures. But that was the big thing was I want money. kind of want, and then the legacy, like when the other company said they were getting a legacy, but as soon as I got that email, here's your legacy letter, I was like, this is legit. But this is, and I was everybody, you have it will, your money's for your family. And so if I die in my baseball, money stops. But here, that income is still going to my children and my husband, which that's huge for me. Like I was like, I remember writing one, come on, my notary, right? Like it's legit. And so that was huge that what you say you're gonna do, you actually did. And so for me, I was like, okay, I'm calm, this is what I'm supposed to be.
I love it. It's real, and I so appreciate you. Talk about the money. It allows you to take care of people you love and do those things. It's so attractive to hear that you get a chance to take your family here and do things that you want to do. So it's nothing about getting excited about the money that you earn. So thank you so much for sharing that. Right now we have over 1,500 people on here listening to your story, Miss Jamie Long. What would you share from your heart with this listening audience today?
Go big. Like run your goals, see your goals, visualize your goals. Like for me, I talk to God every day about that. Yearly letter, tuition that I pray for. So I pray for my team daily. If I know I have runners, I pray for them. Like I say the names that follow. I just ask God, God, I want this. I need this. Like show me how to do it and show me how to run fast enough to get there and how to take as many people with me. And I tell them, like, if you will run with me and tell me you're actually going to run with me, we're going to run together. Like, I'm going to hold you accountable. Like, get ready for my energy. We're going to do it. And so I'm not going to drag you with me, but I'm definitely going to pull you with me because I want you to walk that stage. I want you to get all those like community, we want trophies. And so I can help you get that money if you believe in yourself and you believe in me. I can help you get there. The biggest thing is the belief. To believe it, like think, oh, maybe no, we're getting it, we're doing this, we're going to the very top. Nothing's gonna stop us. Like, don't come with negativity because I'm gonna push you away. Like, I need positive, happy people in my life, and that's what I'm attracting into my life.
You have it. Go big, positive people in my life. Yes. Miss Jamie, well, thank you so much for sharing, for your transparency, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. And thank you for asking me. Like, I'm so sorry I'm sweating, but I'm on.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You'll see that. It's beautiful. Like, we're going to be hearing a lot from you. Thank you so much for your
Thank you so much. Wow, a great director spotlight. We have another interview we'd like to do, and if it's just a reminder, director spotlight was to provide you powerful stories just like you that have overcome incredible obstacles and are making an impact on the planet. We're confident these stories are going to inspire you to give you the insights and help you to dream and to achieve your dreams. So now we have the distinct honor of bringing on brand new 3-star director May 21st of this year, Tanya Joseph. Tanya, you on today? Good to see you. How are you doing today?
Bonjour. I am amazing. I'm sitting here in Monaco right now, Dwayne. So, I mean, again, amazingly wonderful today.
Ms. Joseph, first of all, you had the pleasure of listening to those other champions, Miss Lindsay Mohan, right? You've heard from Lindsay Pueblos, you've heard from Jamie Roan, and I know you're about to inspire some people from your story, but what were you thinking as you listened to these incredible champions?
Inspiring. Because even when we get to those levels of being directors, guess what? We get inspired from other people as well, regardless of when they came to the business. It could be someone who just signed up, but they have to have the vision early on, right? All the way to people who are in the top 5 income. We get inspired, and I was so inspired by each and every one of them. Mr. Bradley, I see him as being as a part of my class, right? And so we get to matriculate together. We get to go through these levels together. But unlike, you think about grade school, right? To the next grade, over here, that money is stacking up, right? And not only that, it's about the impact, the number of people that we're able to assist. So it's just great to be able to know other people's stories on the planet. And I just want to say thank you to all of them for sharing today because I was inspired.
Ms. China, you're not pretty level. You know, we kind of level calm people, but I just left downstairs. Why are you? I mean, it's like your energy. It's not calm right now. Why is that?
You know, it is all about environment. You put people in the right environment. You put anybody in the right environment. An environment here, it's about winning. It's about people wanting to help you. It's about you positioning yourself to be able to impact other people. That's why, like you said, I'm pretty even killed. But right now, just on another level, you know, just being here in Monte Carlo, never really thought about going to Monaco and Monte Carlo, and just having the opportunity to be here. Why? Because I position myself in this environment. You can't help but to, you know, if you're here, you can't help but to really go on another level just because of the environment that you put in. I think about this plant that we have at home. And for so long, we had this plant in the smaller pots. As soon as we replanted it, put it in this bigger pot, my husband said, he's like, gosh, that plant is flourishing. Yeah, because of the environment change. So, Mr. Bradley, I want to say thank you first and foremost for creating the environment for people to thrive and win. And you don't even have to come over with it all, because one thing you're amazing at, Mr. Bradley, developing people. And I want to say thank you for that, sir.
Well, thank you. I had the pleasure of being around for over a decade now. You know, just who are you for the people who is 1,500 listeners on this spotlight today? Who is Tanya Mizell?
Well, first of all, I am, for my entire life, I've always wanted to empower people. You know, it's just something about being able to share information or anything that's going to help raise the value of people, which is why when I went to school, I wanted to go to be an educator. And so I went to school, got a college degree, got a master's degree in education. I'm so passionate about empowering people. But to be honest with you, when I was in that traditional classroom, and early on, I realized I really wanted to see the world enjoy life. I don't know why I didn't realize that I would be able to do that to know where I wanted to by being a teacher. Teaching is a very noble profession. I got so much out of it. However, there are things that I wanted to do, because you always say, Mr. Bradley, and so true, we live in a capitalistic society to take capital. And so I decided to go out and be an entrepreneur. And I remember my mom saying, hey, you know, Tanya, you know, the kids need you, when I was thinking about leaving. And I'm like, Mama, I need me. But I realized that, you know, education is not just about the traditional classroom, because I was able to go on to a real estate agent, a real estate broker, started empowering people with knowledge to what? Buy real estate. You know, that's near and dear to your heart, Mr. Bradley. You know, we talk about economics and power, right? And I was able to help people with information and helping them to be able to invest, right? Again, that empowerment piece, giving them information that's going to help them live better lives. So you know where I'm going. Without saying, when I was presented the opportunity in this industry, although, you know, I didn't grow up saying, hey, I want to be in network marketing. Hey, I want to be a travel agent. But I always thought I wanted to impact and empower people. But when I saw it, it really was travel. It was travel that drew me to this industry. I can't lie about that. At the time, I was a real estate broker, very busy. But the person who invited me, Mr. Bradley, knew I wanted to they knew I love to travel. I even had my own destination wedding, and I paid on it, by the way. That's a little plug. But anyway, I saw the opportunity in travel. But once I got involved, I quickly realized that no, there's a real business, and I wanted to be a businesswoman. It was this little industry that allowed me to do just that, Mr. Bradley.
This little industry, this $9 trillion industry. I love it. I love it. I love your heart. And I love your passion, and I love that you want to develop people. And I feel like I something new about you today. I've known you for about the same amount of time as Bradley has for a decade. And I'd love to know, what's drive, what's that why? What's on the dream board? What's pushing Tanya today?
It's interesting you ask that question because for so many years, I wasn't sure that was. And I realized the reason I wasn't sure was because I was always trying to attach to somebody else. I've never had my own children. I'm an aunt mom, and I'm a bonus mom and a bonus grandmother. But for years, it was just me. I would hear people get up and talk about, oh, I'm doing it for my children. I'm doing it for my spouse. I've only been married for about 8 years. And they always attach to someone else. And then one day I realized it's okay to attach the drive to you first and foremost. Think about it. On airplanes, what do they say? In the case of an emergency, secure your own oxygen mask first. So I had, first of all, realized it was okay for me to want to be okay for me. And that was the only way that I would be able to assist and help other people. Because again, just about empowering people. Think about educators giving up themselves. I watched my mom be a nurse, a registered nurse, and I was always giving up herself for people, right? But I got to the point I had to realize, hey, it's okay for it to be about me. It's okay for me to want to travel the world more and want more real estate and want to drive whatever I want to drive. It's okay. But the beautiful thing about this opportunity, is the fact that I get to do it for myself, but I get to help other people. And along the way, I'm helping myself as well. So it's a win-win. It's truly a reciprocal situation. And that really that makes me excited that I can do the things that I love to do in my life and impact people, but also to live the life that I would like to live as well.
I love it. And I'm doing this for me. My goodness. And at some point in your life, it's got to be at some point, what are you doing for you? You do things for the parents, you do things for children, you do things for the spouse, but at some point, Ms. Jones remind us, and a lot of people looking for a why, you could be your why. I'm doing this for me. I put that in the chat. Mr. Dwayne Vasquez, as we are, Mr. As long as we've that is not why she's on the spot. What do you see? Talk about that.
Well, since I joined you and your team, which I've been honored to do, I've scoured the numbers, just looking at numbers. And you and I were talking the other day, and I even messaged my friend here, Ms. Joseph, and said, "Boy, those numbers are up." She achieved 3-star director in a short 2 months and 21 days from 2-star. It's incredible, and watching the numbers, it just having joined March 1 of 2023, jumping all the way to that just 3-star, and she also showing those characteristics that we're always looking for. 90% rep to ITA ratio, outstanding. Not 2020, but 40 Gaussers, outstanding. And then also running through, not 2, didn't stop at 3-star, already started to chip away at that next level. Those are the reasons why Ms. Joseph is on this call today.
Well, I haven't heard that word in a while.
Well, I'm going to be happy at some point too, so there you go. Just can't.
We're going to bring that back. I like that. You say that, but that is popping. This shows me as much experience as you have in this hard. What was the most difficult thing you had to overcome in going through these levels?
Well, I'll back up first and foremost. I had to make a decision. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Bradley, for when you were talking to me about coming and joining you on the planet. I had to make a decision because you knew exactly what I would need in order to feel successful here. And so you said, listen, this is what you have to do. Your non-negotiables up front. This is what you need to do. And it was a conversation back and forth. It was not, hey, you call me, let me sign up. No, it was a process. But I had to make that decision first and foremost. Decision to win. If I was going to come to here, I had to make it work. I had to make it work for me. I had had to make it worth it for my family, my husband, who I would have to spend time away from, and on calls late at night, because our schedules are different. The fact that we live in two different places, so I had to make it worth it for him. But Mr. Brown, I had to make it worth it for you. That's my sponsor. Someone going to pour into me and to give me their time, give me your time away from your family, away from the business of doing business. I had to make sure that I made it. I had to make it worth it. So I had to make that decision. So once I made that decision, Mr. Brown, it's been all gas, because if I came over here to impact the lives of the people, then that's a big responsibility, and I as a responsibility. And I remember when I got to 1 star, and I kind of looked at you like, what's next? Keep doing what you're doing. Just do more of it. And so I could take that breath, I can take that break. We celebrated, yay, and then get to the next level of 2 star, right? And then take the breath, but not the break, and keep it going. Why? Because there are people who said yes to me. There are people who said, I will join you, and they bought my vision. And so I had to make sure that I put the work into it. And my amazing team, talk about team, I can't start naming names, but the fact that they trusted me with the business, they trusted me borrowing my vision at that time. I was being coached directly, I am being coached directly by you, Bradley, so to be able to take information and then to share with them and to have them to run the plays. Because the only way I was able to get here was some other people had to run the plays as well. So shout out to my team, because there's no way that I'm sitting here. It's because of the team. I'm so proud of them. And I love being successful with people. When I had my real estate company, there was a team. Now here, I have a team. So we get to do it together, and it's always better together.
It's been amazing. You said, Mr. We're here in Monaco, and it's 4 o'clock here, I believe. It's 3:52. Busy. We've been up since this morning. We're going to be out, late with the fellowship and networking with the people on PlanNet that's over here. We're looking forward to attention together. Coming up with the other people. There's still over 15 listeners on the Zoom today, and they desire one day, given their story, their testimony, what advice would you give the listeners today as they look to go to the next level of business?
First of all, know that you deserve more. Know that you deserve more. First and foremost. Also, you just have to be bigger, faster. Today, when we started our session this morning, it was about stretching. That's what you shared, Mr. Bradley. This is about stretching. When you think about stretching, it's not comfortable, right? Because you got to stretch. You got to make sure you don't stretch when you break, but you still want to expand. So I challenge everybody to position yourself so that you're believing bigger, faster, that you're allowing yourself to be stretched. If you're always in a comfortable situation, just know that you're probably not going to get to where you want to get to. So be okay with that. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's an uncomfortable situation. And although you see all the directors and the ring wearers, listen, everyone has a story. And I have to remind myself of that. I have to remind myself that, hey, other people are going through this. And in order for me to want more, I have to do more and really become a different person at each one of those stages. You talk about what did I have to do? Become a different person, become a better person. And so in order for you to do that, you have to plug in. I plug into everything, all the tools that we have, from the IMD, right? We have the IMD call, to the weekly meetings, to the big events, regardless of where they are. Comfortable is just those events always being in your backyard. It's not going to happen. Get comfortable by seeing where you can go, even though it's not convenient for you. And just make a decision. Too many people, they just haven't made the decision to win. Make a decision to win, because you have everything that you need in order to make it happen.
So proud of you, Mr. Again, I know that we're going to be getting a lot from this lady right here, just a bona fide champion. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me on. An honor.
Actually,
Go ahead, Mr.
I want to thank not only Ms. Tanya, myself, Joseph, but Amy Rose, Lindsay Mohall, Miss Lindsay Glass, for sharing with the team today. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I'm motivated. So I'm so appreciative of champions for sharing. Mr. Wayne Bass, close us out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. To all our superstar directors, thank you for joining us today. In the words of Ms. Joseph, believe more, be more, do it, and get out there and let's do it fast. We believe in you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of today's Director Spotlight. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. Thanks to all of you.
Mr. Russell. Everybody.